So today I'm going to talk. I'm just going to give my opinion. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to have one. I'm going to give my opinion on what I believe to be the single worst invention that man has ever made in our existence. I'm not going to group the entire internet together with this because there are good things to come from the internet, and there are good things about the internet. So I'm just gonna break off this one poisonous chunk and talk about it. Social media, I believe it's the number one, if not the number one, then definitely the number two leading cause of mental illness and personality disorders in today's world. And I don't see, much good coming from it. Granted, people on my Facebook might see this video if I put it there, but this is made for my YouTube. Granted, I know it's kind of, maybe comical that I'm releasing this on a social media platform. I mean, YouTube is social, you can talk to people, and it's media, there's videos, so social media. I think it's the only social media platform that has any redeeming qualities, though, because there are good things you can get from YouTube as well. I just got to a point recently where, so everyone I work with is, super into TikTok. My job is, we all go to the shop in the morning, get split up into our crews, get into the vehicles, and head to the job site. And literally, fucking just it doesn't matter what vehicle I'm in, the dude sitting in the passenger seat next to me is always fucking watching TikTok the entire time. Doesn't stop. And seen a lot of, seen more than a few guys just be fucking just head down, face buried, fucking oblivious to anything. I couldn't even talk to them. And these are it kind of made me laugh at first because I was like, what? I thought TikTok was for girls and teenagers, but these are all fucking hard, these are drug addicts and ex-convicts and ex-homeless dudes, or all three. And those are the type of dudes I work with. And it just but I had to catch myself. I'm not the type to judge. I have guilty pleasures too. So, and it just kind of was made me sad a little bit. It's around when I started this job, I kind of, eased off the social media a little bit, more and more. Now I try to barely go on my phone at all, basically YouTube or to text my girlfriend. That's about it. Because I'm the new guy, so I sit bitch in the vehicle on the way to the job site. And, we're driving and we pass by a lot of, beautiful things. Maybe these guys are just, they don't see beauty in these things, but I mean, driving through Seattle, I see beauty in old buildings. I'm like, wow, that building clearly has been here for many years, and it's just that's cool. We drive through Everett, a lot of really fucking beautiful old houses in Everett. I love those early 1900s style house, with the upper level and the basement below, that's, yeah. I think those houses are beautiful. We're driving through neighborhoods, passing by all these houses, I'm looking at them, taking them in. Graffiti, there's graffiti everywhere in Seattle and Everett, fucking, and in between. And I'm I'm seeing it, I'm getting a look at it, there's beauty in that, I live in fucking Washington. We're surrounded by beautiful nature too, we're fucking driving by nature. It's just, all these dudes are just face buried in phone. And like, I just like, it just kind of was like, whoa. I was like, I don't want to be that. I don't want, and this is maybe a little dramatic, but I don't want to live my life and then at the end of it realize, oh shit, I fucking, wasted time. How many minutes, think of like by the end of your life, think of how many minutes you're going to have wasted looking at that screen. Think about it, because like, okay, it's a distraction, whatever. Distractions, I don't think are a good thing, because distractions take you out of the moment, and every moment is precious because this life is so short. And I think you should cherish every moment you're breathing, because it's not gonna be forever, man. And like, taking as much as you can. Look around. Ferris Bueller, and the great words of Ferris Bueller. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around every once in a while, you could miss it. And that's like just so like embedded in my brain when I look at these guys I work with. I'm like, just fuck. You guys are just missing. You guys are missing out. Like, because like, that's another thing. These social is like, you're focused on like looking through these social media, so you're not thinking. Like, when I get to sit with myself and like look, at just stuff I'm passing by, I also get to think. And I've done a lot of self-reflection and self-searching lately, and it's been great. And now I've been doing good about staying off social media, and I want to keep it going. Now, there's that. Now I want to talk about the internet as a whole. The internet as a whole, I think, is a great thing. There are bad parts of the internet. I'm talking about the social medias. Those are meant to just fucking, take you out of the moment, keep you from thinking, keep you from asking questions, wondering what the answer to this is. It's meant to keep you stupid. It's meant to keep your brain from developing, growing. It's meant to keep you from obtaining useful knowledge. That's my opinion on it. Now, me, I have used the internet to put a lot of information into this brain, all right? Everything I've ever been interested in, I researched the shit out of it. Fucking, it's not like anything that's gonna make me money in the world. It's just, when I have an interest in something, I like to be knowledgeable about it, and I like to know every possible thing there is to know about it. So if I'm having a conversation about it, I can speak facts, and not, fake my way through it. That's why I think there's some good things about YouTube. I've seen a lot of really great documentaries on YouTube. YouTube has helped put information into this brain that is in there now, So I think if you're using the internet to, to put information and knowledge into your body, into that head of yours, I think that's great. That's what I've used it for mostly, and that's what I will continue to use it for. But I think if you're just, using it to get on social media and spend every free moment you have looking at other people, that's kind of sad. Not that there's anything wrong with, looking at your friends and, talking to people. Like, nothing wrong with that. That's great too, I'm not saying there isn't a time and a place. I mean, I haven't completely, I log into Facebook, every day, but I don't go on it for very long. Like, see if I have any notifications, you know, see if anyone's trying to reach out to me. That's about it. I don't go and like, you know, like go through people's like profiles or like, you know, hey, I wonder what this person's up to. Let's see what they've been posting lately. I don't do that. Because honestly, like, I just don't care anymore what everyone else is doing. I used to, and that's wasted time as well. I'm trying to spend, from, you know, this point on, I'm trying to spend every moment of my life benefiting myself, my spirit, my soul, my consciousness. You know, I'm trying to improve myself as a person from here on out. I'm not here to please anyone else other than myself at the end of my life. You know, that is what I'm here for. I am here to, by the time I die, be able to say, I didn't do it perfect, but I did it the best I could. And if I could say that, I think that's great. And slowly but surely, I'm heading that direction. It's gonna take more time to get better at it, because it's been I've wasted so much time in my life. I'm 29 years old. I've wasted a lot of years of those 29 years, man. And I'm not trying to get them back. I just, you know, that shit happened. I'll move on from it. And from here on out, I will just try to better myself, better my situation, better my fucking, you know, inner self, inner peace, my body, my mind, my spirit. Just try to improve all of that. Because there is no sense in, you know, wasted talent. No. Just what that means is, like, you know, there's no point in wasting your life away. And I think staring at you know, being on a social media app with all your free time is a very big way to waste your time, and a very sad way to waste your time. Most of my time has been wasted in drug addiction. That's very sad too. I'm not, you know, definitely not better than anyone else. So, you know, don't take anything I say the wrong way. But I at least have stories. Not that that's gonna get me anywhere in life, but I at least have shit to talk about, you know? So there's that. Now, what I said at the beginning of the video, mental illness and personality disorders, you know, there's a lot of people who fucking live their life on social media. And these are the people who, none of the people on their social media are people that they know personally. They try to create this life, and they think they have all these friends, but they don't. Now, these are people who need validation, you know, the likes and the messages and the comments, you know. These are people who need and seek that stuff to get an endorphin rush. And, you know, when they don't get that, it creates a episode of depression, of feeling worthless, you know, and that is a mental illness, you know. You know, a need for validation from others and approval from others in order to be happy, that is a mental illness. Okay? Personality disorders, a lot of people who you know, have a great social media life who in real life could not fucking have that type of conversation with you with words. You know, I'm not good at talking. I'm really not. I'm horrible sometimes at having conversations with people. I stumble my words. I get nervous. You know, because I didn't spend my life on social media, but I spent a lot of time just in a bedroom by myself doing drugs. That created a personality disorder. I am socially awkward. I am socially anxious. And with that being said, I'm going to cut this video after a few more words. So there it is. Social media, if you can, just try to limit it, you know, and, you know, look up once in a while, because there's a lot of beautiful shit in this world, you know, a lot of ugly shit too, but hey, you get to choose which one you're gonna focus your attention on, and I think that screen shows you a lot of ugly shit when you could be looking at so much more beauty and taking all that in. Anyway, that's my opinion. Social media is an evil thing, but I get why people need it, and I get why people do it. I still use it. I'm not saying, like, don't use it. I'm saying don't let your life revolve around it. But hey, that's me. Do whatever you want. I honestly could care less. I'm just trying to help some people out, you know, who might be living like that and just not thinking about it. I'm just trying to spark, you know, some shit in people's heads. That's all I'm trying to do. Anyway, this is my video on why social media is just time wasted. Like I said, time and place.